Hello everyone, welcome to the part 2 of this Leetcode SQL challenge. And yesterday I had done 18 questions. Today what I'll do is, I'll continue with the same questions that I couldn't complete the rest of the questions. Yeah, so I will resume back with the questions. Let me set a few things. Okay, let me pop out the chat. So it has these two things. Let me see if I can notes. Okay, looks fine. Okay then, since like things are set up now, let's start with the questions and see how much questions I can solve today. Once this is done, I'll again go back to my series like where I'm solving the questions from StrataScratch. Probably today will be the last day that I'll be solving these questions, and then tomorrow onwards, I'll again start working on my StrataScratch. Where do you want? I don't know, Rasha, and I don't know like even if you are aware what SQL is. But hoping that. Oh, okay, you are a CS student too. Which year you are? That is part of study plan. So in study plan we have SQL 56, sprint interview. I should have done that. Subscribe to only. Oh, you are second year student. Nice. So like which domain you are aiming for? Do you also follow Leetcode or something? Still haven't decided. I just do competitive programming plus some hackathons in. Oh wow, nice. Hackathons are fun. Once I learn, I'll feel confident. I'll also participate in some hackathons at least, like out of the college days. Solve it later. Yeah, I'll be going for data analyst. But internal, I like competitive programming and something like that. You remember I'm going for data analyst, is it? Or is it very evident because I'm solving SQL? Either way. DP question. DP? You mean DB? DP question. Daily practice question. Dynamic programming. The other one. Yeah, I'll do it later, not now. In this stream, I'll solve SQL only. Separately, I might do. I feel like these are also nice. Just exploring this lead code for now. My ranking decreased for today. What the heck? It increases if I solve one hard level as well. Nice. I'll try later. You should also give it a try, like for this dynamic programming. I don't know, like if what level, like maybe you are solving hard level questions already. Give it a try. It's fun. What are these questions? So like you are like at intermediate or already like pretty confident with data structures and all. The heck is this? Solve the question. Yeah, I solve in code forces. I love code forces a lot. Like literally love it. But I discovered code forces and then exactly. I know. Code forces is too good. Yeah, I know. It's called CF. Code forces. I discovered code forces. Someone suggested me code wars as well. Then StrataScratch. I knew long back for SQL, HackerRank, and this. But I never worked in StrataScratch. So I liked StrataScratch, I liked Code Forces. Leetcode, I'm just discovering what it is like. HackerRank is also okay. But like, are you able to solve like all these D and E level questions in Code Forces? Or don't say me you are going till F and like D E F, all of it. Actually, I was thinking to stream first for Code Forces, but then I realized I'm just able to solve this only level A questions for Code Forces, And then I dropped the idea, like, because it will be very embarrassing. I couldn't even solve those B level, and it was taking too much time. Like code that that easy level you can solve like within 2 minutes or 3 minutes, but like B level, oh, nice. I think there was this new challenge. I got the notification, but I don't remember. Was it over or it's still ongoing? Um, Nice. You go till C and D. Wow, inspiration. I'll also maybe like once I'll be fine with this SQL. I might do for code forces, but for code forces, I'm not gonna be on chat and like chit chatting. I'll just do sit chit chat. Yeah, yep. But I like code forces a lot, I'll say. I don't know why, but I'm just liking the platform a lot. And the best part is, like there are people like you can see how within how many seconds they actually done the code and like everything. Okay, let me start with this question. Thanks for joining, Rasha, and sharing it up. Feels like an inspiration to me. I guess I hardly solved one or two questions. Like I am for B level. I though I tried it C level I couldn't. But there was a time I couldn't solve the B, but then I could solve the C, something like that. But after that, I just stopped joining those contests. Let good. Thanks for joining. Actually, the table may have duplicate rows. This table contains information collected from some queries or on a database. The position column has a value. Query with rating less than. We define quality as quality as give me a minute. I'm just adding a timer. So today I'll stop the stream at 12. Moving forward, maybe I'm just Gonna stop the stream at 12 usually. I'll just stream for 120 minutes, it's like 2 hours. Yeah. Okay. I think I had few signs. I was also thinking this theme is too much. Let me get back to the original theme. Maybe sooner. For now, what I can do with it? Let me see if it lets me reduce the size. Like maybe I can just decrease the speed. If that will help. Still with the same much. Okay, looks like it will stop everything at once. Let's not experiment more. Maybe I can do one thing. Actually increase the size of it so that you don't have to see it a lot. I'll say. If that helps. Wondering if it will help or not. Yeah, I assume it will help. This much is fine. I think this much is fine. That's full. I don't think so it will help. This much I can change, I guess. This is fine. Let's lock in. Okay. Let's solve the questions rather than doing all these changes. It's irritating. It I have to change it like from scratch. If I do it now, it will be too much and like it's irritating as well. Mm, because like I'm not too pro with this all editing things. And like when I have to do something like that, it will already be too much for me. even forgot what I let me set it up again, guys. Just I think I ruined the structure of it. If your chat is not required, leave the chat. It's already distracting. Just for today, I'll just remove the chat from here. So irritating. Maybe this much. It's fine. Let's not show chat today. Keep this as it is. Okay, leave all this. I'll just start with the question. Problem is now I can't leave. It's a little irritating. Bro, why you even asked me? I'm super irritated at it. BCNF and no, I didn't did the normalization yet. Normalization is pending. For me, I haven't done the covered or like normalization at all. I'm just at a basic level and I don't think so normalization will be covered in this. Bro, if like I can do one thing at a time, either I can solve the question or either I can chat and reply to you. It's like already written. Okay, let's start with the questions rather than chats. Okay, I'll read out the question and then start with the question. What is the requirement and what is asked? We define query as the average of ratio between query and its rating, and we define poor query percentage as this. Write a solution to find query name, the quality and the poor query percentage. The query name, quality, so quality and poor query percentage, both quality and query percentage should be rounded to two decimal places. Return the result table in any order. Okay, that is fine. So average the ratio between query rating and its position. Position column has a value from this. The rating column has a value from 1 to 5. Query with rating less than 3 is a poor query. Let's see the queries table. Okay, and query output, what we are looking for is quality. Quality should be the position, the ratio between query rating and its position. Query rating and its position. So rating divided by query position and its rating. Okay, so rating divided by its position, sum of rating divided by its position, like that. Let me first join the both tables. Join the this one table only, so we don't have to group by the query name. So query name and then there is a results. So I need to group by query names to get the quality and the percentage. So the query name, one thing, and group by query name. And then need to find the sum of rating divided by position. And the thing is we have to multiply, make it decimal form, and let's run first this one from sir, quality is not correct, something wrong. It should be sum and then average. So like the quality average ratio. Okay. Since it's not allowing, so what I'll do is I'll just do the count star. Okay, it will give us the correct result, and we need to get to till two decimal places, so I'll just use round function. I don't know, for some reason the cast doesn't work here, so if you guys know how cast can work in PostgreSQL, please ping in the chat. So there is a poor query percentage as well. So to find the poor query percentage, what I need to do is write a solution to find the query name quality. Quality I have figured out how to get it. Give an alias as quality. So yes, this mentions descriptions. And did I miss something? No. Okay. Then I need to get the poor query percentage. Any idea, like, does this quality and should be rounded to 0 to write a solution to find each query name? What is the poor query percentage? The percentage of all queries with rating less than 3. With rating less than 3. The percentage of all, the percentage. Maybe I can partition by I'm trying to solve it in a one place. So percentage of partition by partition by so percentage of all queries rating criteria where so I can't use the condition. If I used it, then it will affect this one as well. The percentage of all queries rating less than, maybe a different case when, or case when, maybe I should give it a try to the case when rating less than equal to 3, then 1, else give it as 0. do the sum of this divided by count star again. So like over here count star won't work because it's query name. Okay, count star only. Else 0 end. Let me rename it. And another thing is, okay, for cats it's not giving the correct. What could be the show? So case when rating less than 0 or 3, then it should give 1. Percentage of all queries with rating less than. So let's see for the, oh it's, we are getting wrong for the cat. Cat have like, is it less than? Okay, less than, I don't need the equal to. Yeah, it's a percentage also. Two more things is round function and round function. And second thing is I need to get it in the form of percentage. So it should be into 100. Get 2. So count. Need one more. Then now it should work. Okay, looks fine to me. I'm using the correct way. Now submit. Pretty well, I did like pretty nice for this question. I feel like conceptually also did good. Let's see other solution, what other people are doing. What they are doing, they are grouping round into, okay, it's the same thing, pretty same thing, the average rating divided by position. Okay, I don't need sum. Am I doing the sum? Let me check. No, right? I should be using sum. Okay, divide and then count. Great. Let's see the top 1%. What they are doing. Okay, they are doing the same thing. There's no difference. Let's see other random solutions. People always use different ways, so it's good to have a look. This guy is doing same thing. Okay, looks like same thing, but someone was using the CTE as well. There are ways of solving it, but it should check the runtime and then memory usage as well. Nice, same solutions. Okay, let's move to the next question. So question solved. 19th question it was. Let's go to the next question. Guys, I hope now this screen is pretty fine. reading the question. ID is primary key of the table. The table has information about incoming transaction. The state column is an enum of type approved and declined. Okay, the state column is there. Let's see the table once. This is the ID, country, state, amount, transaction date. Write a query to find for each month and the country. It is going to find for each month and country. But what we need to find is for each month and the country, we need to find the number of transaction and their total amount, the number of approved transaction and their total amount, the number of transaction and their total amount. Then later we need to find out the number of total approved transaction and their total count. Okay, I think I can join such table into this. Let me see. For website, where state is equal to approved, and this will give me just the approved one. And I am hoping that these guys are just displaying the approved one and its relevant amounts. Okay, so date is there, and then let's take an example. Okay, I need to get the approved count as well. I think I need to create two tables and then join on those tables. Let me first get a big API as, and this approved column, I didn't got one point that for if I find the month and country, the number of transactions and their total transaction, the number of approved. Find each month the number of transactions approved transactions. But over here there are only three. Okay, because one is declined. I don't need to check on declined. If I don't need to check on the decline, then what's the, then I can easily get a transaction on 12th. There are like 12 transaction is what it is saying, month 12. So I need to do the group by also for the cases. Group by date, format, and then country as well. I love you too. No, I'm not in Microsoft. Mm, like, are you in Microsoft or something? Am I looking like what Microsoft? Why I'll be solving the question if I'll be in Microsoft? Okay, I think it's giving one run, but why should be two? The count should be two. Is it? Mm, I I think first I need to do it based on the per country per date. But then strange thing is that why it's doing the giving one. It should actually give two. Oh, maybe because I'm using already the condition, the state condition here. I need to use this condition later when I'm joining the tables. Later I need to join this APR with the date and I guess the country. Then second thing is we need to get the total transaction amount as well. So for that, take the amount, the count, and then there is a sum. There is sum of amount based on the. Okay, join. Now I need to join it based on the transaction table. I'll join it on two things. One is this date, so I'll just name it as DT, and like on transaction T, that's APRV. So I'll just use it name as A. So A dot dt equal to T dot and and yeah, again like country on country. A dot country equal to T dot country. Then get select star. Uh, test dot approve. Okay, I didn't named it. So, oh, so they are using test as a scammer. Nice. Okay, what is student t dot date format? Okay, we can't use the function like that. Let me check if I on. I think it should be allowed. The service is not near the t dot. Okay, how I can join now on this? Okay, for each month and country. Just displaying the month. Date format can't be used here, right? Can I use month? So we can't use the function in on condition? Is that what? So I need to use another, because like if I joined on country, there'll be like one from. Okay, I think this is also not approved. So I just name it as T1 because it's not approved yet. It's like star from T1 and transaction. So T1 as I'll keep it as T1, T1, and then T2. Okay. Let me just keep it for the country then. But there will be something. Why? What if there is a duplicate country as well, like so date and country? Then better I just create another table. Any suggestions? Anything? Um, transaction. I'll create a second table as well. T2 as. So in T2 it will be more on. Actually, I'll just copy the everything from above. Date format as DT, country, then select star. I don't. What if there is approved cases? So like I'll just use a where condition here. Where status. Actually, it's approved and group by, and then let me now join both the table. Select star from T1, join T2 on T1 dot dt equal to T2 dot dt and T1 dot country equal to T2 dot C1 something much. Okay, now I need to display the country, transaction dates. So this one should be total transactions, and then count, name it as total transactions. This will be transaction total amount, and just bit of formatting these tables here. Total transactions. Okay, and total transaction group by the second one will be approved count, and then total approved count. So like approved count and then approved total count, and that's it. I think that's all. Station now. It should be named as month, and this should be named as. Okay, so what I'll do, remove this, name it as month. This will remain country. This will also be named as month. Using month and send by country, then they should give the correct results now. So approved total count, transaction. That means I feel like I used all of the conditions. Transaction total amount. It's not giving me anything here. Instead of join, I should be using left join. That is the case, then I could have used. Now collace won't have. Now I need to use the collace as well. First thing is, let me use the cases. Use cases. Check where it is filling. The client is the one which is filling. So for this one, what I can do is I can use the collace and pass it as 0. Like everywhere I can do the collace. And I need to get it outside. Count. From I think now it should work because collace is usually the problem. Like nulls are the basically problem. This is the code. I hope it's readable. I used the case the filter condition. I used the group condition. I did use the group condition. Group condition. Select star from left join. I'm using so that I can see the nulls. Another thing, I use the collace here. I use the collace here. Okay. Because I don't want to see, like, let's say there is no transaction at all or like something is there. Actually, it shouldn't be case and collace is not required even here, but still, if there is a null, it should catch it. So I feel this should work. And left join was the biggest issue as well. My bad for the. I wrote this. Yeah, inside. Okay, so collace, what collace will do, it will capture the nulls. If there is a null, then it will enter that with some different value. So over here, I was trying to enter it as pass it as a 0, but now it captured it as a null. Didn't capture it as a null. Rather, passing it as passing it as a null. So what's wrong then here? It's giving me null. Actually, it should cap. If it's a null, it should give me as 0. Null. Why it's still giving me null? Let me try null if once also. Test or null if doesn't exist. Till collace should work. Let me check collace in PostgreSQL. And yesterday it was working fine. Today I don't know what happened suddenly. You can provide any argument we need collace. First non-null value. non-null value. Oh no, why it doesn't work? Sometimes it works, others time. Anyone have any idea? Maybe. At the time. I have put the timer like so that I can close the stream at that specific time because I'm like sometimes stretching it too much. That's not good. I think that's fine there. Okay, one till 1 p.m. Nalif, keep posting. I'll just check for Nalif as well. You're using MySQL. MySQL Coalesce works. Don't know why. Yeah, it's okay. Am I using MySQL today? The heck, I didn't even check. Thanks for highlight again, Ankit. You are actually savior. Sometimes you come and close this. What I have opened unnecessary things. Oh heck, I am using MySQL today. Didn't notice that. I think then now Coalesce should also work here. Yeah, but it works in Python. This as well, right? Yeah, right. It works in it works in MySQL as well. Try to run it first. See what's wrong. Can't use the. Okay, so over here. Okay, it's date trunk and not underscore is there. Let me first verify if it works or not. There was something in PostgreSQL, I think date trunk or date underscore trunk in PostgreSQL, some or date format. I cannot date trunk. I'm not looking for date trunk. There should be date format. Let me try it out if date format is there. I'm keep forgetting what was it. Date format or to cat. No, to cat is not what I'm looking for. Formatted date. No, not to care. Let's see something else. And calling. This is not what I'm looking for. Date underscore format. Does it work here? To cat again. Date trunk is also not there. Process date function. See what are the functions here. Make date. It's not what I'm looking for. If I, the result should be extract is what extract month from. Date part is there something. No. Date trunk date part will from timestamp. If I need just R, it will give me this R, and then if I need, okay, just new to PostgreSQL. I hope that's not an issue. What it could be, any idea? Should be this guy. And he said he left. Is this spelled it correctly? Why? Uh, so it's not. It doesn't matter. It should be uppercase, lowercase. It doesn't matter. Hi, Aman. Maybe just date if I try. Need to remember this function. Now I'm doubtful, like how it should. Let me give it a try again for year. Okay, so this one is working, but I'm doubtful on whether it will work on the month. I need to extract the month and the. Okay, maybe I should give it a try and then see what results I'm getting. I think extract can work here in PostgreSQL, but extract definitely works in MySQL. Extract month from. Yeah, I'm also new to PostgreSQL. Uh, okay, I have to change it. Like since, let me try it quickly. Okay, now it's giving me wrong answer, but let's see what. Oh, it's giving the whole timestamp. That's the problem. It just extract the month and the year as well, but giving it the data in whole timestamp. And what is why it's still giving null? Now it's not even capturing it. Oh, okay, above I'm using the year and below I'm using the. Let me check again one more function. Date functions in PostgreSQL. Tell functions there. Date truncate will return the timestamp, and if I use bins, it will also return the timestamp. Timestamp. If I just need the date, or maybe if on top of this extract, I need to get just the date. Maybe timestamp date the interval values. Okay, let's see the weekly. Don't give me any notifications this time. Date part and extract. Why it's so irritating? Why this article is also incomplete? Select some. Anyone who is aware on the PostgreSQL. Time with time zone, timestamp with time zone. Give me operator. Date part is there, extract is there, trunket is there. Let's see what date part is. Date part year, it will just give the year. Then extract, if you ask what the heck, extract date trunk. If you give year, it will give in timestamp. Nice. Now I have to use make date on top of it. Editing. Extract. Let me use extract for once. Anyone who's already working in can help. Mm, from, and I'll just try to save it the month. From, then month from, month from, extract month. Now let me run and check it. Still wrong. What's wrong? I think I just need to use substring. Better to use substring rather than use this. Okay, I'll be going for substring rather than this. I know how to use it, but just being double sure. Now, it- so from this date, I need to extract start from the first and end at 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 places. Actually, I should have used the same thing. Which site is Bakwas? What the heck? Now substring have a issue as well. String. Okay, it's not a string because it's not a string. Why Postgre is so irritating? Can someone answer that? Let me go for the all-rounder Stack Overflow. Okay, timestamp is here. To char. What? It's not timestamp, it's date. To char will work. Wish me luck if it worked. If I it didn't, I'll just forget that this question exists even. Let me just give it a shot. This site is also slow. Okay, so to carry is working, but what it is working and how it is working. Let's see. Let's figure out. Okay, now coalesce is the issue. Wow, I solved this. Now coalesce is acting weird. Top of it, use null if null just give me 0. Count star is the problem. So I'll just go again and do the same here. If it worked, if it didn't work, definitely I'll think that question doesn't exist. Let's see. Okay, it didn't work. Crazy. Yesterday it was working, today it doesn't want to work. Tomorrow maybe it doesn't even exist. Argument 1, argument 2. What's wrong with this question? It can work yesterday, it can't work today. Guys, major help needed for this question, please. I'm very honest. Being very honest. I'm really irritated with this question one more time. No, I'm not gonna use GPT 100%. Okay, maybe I need the collace not here. No GPT. For at like today is the last day for this one. So tomorrow onwards I'll like again go back to the StrataScratch because I didn't like this platform much. No, not in terms of like I didn't liked in term I think I want to complete those StrataScratch questions as well is what I was thinking today. Mm, if I'll keep on switching like that, it doesn't make sense. And also that's not a fair deal because I started the series for StrataScratch. It will be unfair with my series. And some is overcomplicated this too much. Maybe a direct case when would have worked here. Uh, yeah, I guess a direct case when is what I should have used. Let me try. Month and country. Okay. And transaction count should be as it is. So the transaction count and then approved count. So for approved count, I'll use case when not here. Approved count. It will also. Transaction to, and then transaction total amount. Proof total count. Go ahead. For these reasons, I did. Finally. Now there should be someone who has used the case when straight. Leetcode. 100% I call is an nullify with count. Isn't it that combination looks scary? Instead of giant, can't we use case when to create the additional column? Yeah, I'm also. Which if you use case when, then no need to handle. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That I use this two tables unnecessarily. I could have done it direct case when, which I'm thinking should be like this. Mm, Case when get the count. Actually, like this. Get the count. Case when state is equal to approved, then count it. Um, then give like one. So here instead of count, it should be some else zero. And this is one count, which is like our approved count. Okay. Then second part is copy the same. Actually, for the total amount, what was it? Total amount. For total amount, do the sum. For when state is this, the amount was what was amount. Else it should be zero, definitely. And this is one part. I need the so 2 char is the 2 char and 2 char the column name is with the description. The column name is transaction date. Could have done the transaction date like this YYY mm, and then get the first thing. In solution it needs country as well, right? So CUNTRY country and country, what else? Transaction count. So total transaction counts. So it should be count star. Doesn't matter like whether it's approved, not approved. Give it as a trans count. Second is approved count. Next is sum of. It was so easy. I complicated it. Amount. And then give it as a total. What was it? Total amount. Transaction total amount. Transaction due in total amount. And then next one is approved amount. Now I need to from transaction tables. Or I can use like ID as well, select star instead of a class, select star, but it's not required. So that is also fine. The name of table is transactions group by two things, that is this date and also another thing I can rename it to month as month country transaction. I'll comment it out now. Error error by month. This is how we use get it, right? As month maybe. I think so that is the issue. And what I used here to care. So what's wrong now? Now to care is not working. Is this platform for real? Select. This was working here. Now it doesn't want to work. Are you out of your mind? Select. Select is correct, right? Selection. Okay, is the column name wrong? From table name wrong? Something wrong? No. Transaction. Transaction date. And it's a date format. It's also same. This is coming in the aggregation function. Should I use month? Postgre is helpless. No one should work in PostgreSQL. I'm about to give up. No, no, underscore is there. The thing was, so in PostgreSQL, like if you have defined it as a column, right? Like, y- I mean, you can't use this function in the group wise, but what the error was. So, like when I remove this alias from here and then try to use the whole function, okay, or maybe like uh, yeah, like either I need to give the whole function no alias, or I need to just give the alias and then use that there. So see what is happening, it is working fine, but now it's the problem with the column. Okay, column name, so column name over here is tocar. When I leave it like this but rename this one as month, okay, or any alias, the problem is in PostgreSQL the name. What the, I was really using something wrong then. Where I missed. Should I now? I missed the underscore somewhere is what you are saying. This underscore. Transaction count. How it's working now? Earlier I was using the same thing. Shall I redo and check what I was doing? This is where I was getting error. Transaction date. What was the error? Was I using the wrong column name? To care. Okay, I was using underscore here. Nice, thanks. Got it now. Thanks, thanks. Okay, this could have been solved with just a simple case when rather than using it. Okay, I thought it's because of this. There's a different way of mentioning in group by ignoring everything. How much time? 'Kay, I'll just move to the next question then. This timer is fine right there. 47 more minutes I have. Yeah, finally. Literally, I'm also feeling finally I got there. I'm also irritated. It's not thing should do. Okay, then let's go to the next question without wasting more time. Fire, literally on fire, Leetcode. Okay. Today. Yeah, but it's done now. Next question. We did food delivery. If a customer prefer delivery date in the same, if the customer's preferred delivery date is the same as the order date, then the order is called immediate. Otherwise, it is called scheduled. Okay, this is the table. The first order of a customer is the order with the earliest date. The first order of the customer's earliest order date that the customer made. It is guaranteed that the customer precisely one first precisely one first order. Okay. Write a solution to find the percentage of immediate order in the first order of all customer. This looks like a typical Amazon question. Rounded to two decimal points. This is something definitely Amazon 100% will ask, and like it asked. So I'll say immediate. So here I guess the point is of self join again. Or maybe a lead lag will work. Let's see if lead lag is not even required. I don't think so even join is required. Let's get the simple order date minus the difference if difference is greater. Yeah, actually I don't need to even define this. Case when the difference of these two is equal to 0, then immediate, else whatever is the tag you want to be scheduled, was it scheduled, end, and as tag, maybe a tag. Now what? Let me see first how many cases are there like that. Schedule, immediate, there are few cases. Now we need to find out what. Write a solution to find the percentage of immediate order in the first orders of all customer rounded to 0. First order. So order is first order is first order. Okay, now let's get select star. Another thing is I need to rank it as well. So row number probably over partition by, I'll say it as rank partition by every customer, and they made a delivery, like they made a order delivery of course. Order by order by uh, order date and then ascending, just to be informed, just to be make it standard is what I'll say. In this way I can speak more betterly. Let's see the solution, the output first. What we got is, okay, rank 1. So everywhere with the, for that specific customer, like the earliest date is the ranked as 1. Similarly for 2, the first rank is this, assuming that there is only one order, which means I don't have to use the dense rank. Why am I explaining? Hope I'm not too loud on. Now I need to just find the count, total count, and the count here. So we are the rank 1. I think I can again use another case when. Sorry, I yawned again. Select. I don't need to even select anything apart from that case when statement. Case when rank equal to 1 and, so basically I need to do sum here. Rank equal to 1 and the tag is immediate. Oh, sorry, yeah, immediate, right? So immediate. Then 1 else 0 and divided by count star from, or I can put it like this. No, no, from T1 as answer is wrong, but why? Okay, I need to get the percentage. One more thing is 2 1 into, for each customer is it? I need to get what? Write a solution to find immediate order in the first order of all customers. Okay, so another case when here. So here the rank should be immediate. Okay, I think we are almost there. Working with this case when is fun. And okay, I need to round it to the 2 decimal places. I need to use the round function as well. Need this. So round till two decimal places and give it a name as Did I missed? Answer is wrong, as in I think I missed some conversation in between. Who's taking whose job? I didn't got it. मेरा तो start भी नहीं हुआ है. Did someone deleted some text? What? Why this is so irritating? The conversion of like the cast function is very bad in PostgreSQL. Still not giving. Why? But I did the round. Do I need to do the round afterwards? Okay. Rounded to two decimal places, so it should fail actually. Do you wanna just be here? I don't know what else you are able to hear. Okay, next question. Let's see what others have done. They did more easier solution. What where? Someone used min, then average. Instead of difference, I could have used. This is also interesting way of writing it. Just simply put it in where class. That's all. Where did that solution go? It was nice solution actually. Someone very smartly used it. Impressive. But where did it go now? Shit. So, yeah, okay. We simply put the order ID and the order date in minimum. Yeah, because it should be grouped by definitely. Else it will mess up with the code. Next 30 minutes, let's see the next code. Next question. I think I'll leave for today. Yes. So top approach, like as we were discussing yesterday, right? Like top approach shouldn't be. It's not necessary. It's the smartest answer, right? Smartest or easiest answer. Uh, if I go back to that question, right? Solutions. What are submissions? And check my submission, right? So if I check this submission, the first one, right? It is like too complicated in terms of uh, readability, in terms of concepts, like see the row number separately. It's like more of the solution I was doing, just like filter and then just filter for only orders where it's one, then use a null if and then. But whereas there's the other person, what that guy was doing somewhere here, he just or he or she just made it so simple and yet so easy, like easy to read, and like it also makes so much sense in terms of logic. Yeah, it went somewhere else, but like I'll show in the code I pasted there. Yeah, so where it went? Yeah, only 3 lines. See, like this is just a 3 lines of code. By chance I deleted it. So like there was a 2 more lines. Let me again check it. Was there? Yeah, this one. The most simplest and easiest way of solving it is just simply use a where condition and get the minimum order. If it's equal to no use of subtracting or anything, just direct average. No need to count, do anything, because we know we are just trying to get the average percentage. So, like sometimes logic is also very smart. Smart, like some things are used very smartly. It made logic seem very easy. Let's see that this will be the last question for the today's stream. How much time left? 26 minutes. Hopefully, I do it in within 26 minutes. Write a solution to repeat the fraction of players that logged in again uh, on the day after the day they first logged in. On the day after the day. This question I have solved in StrataScratch. But when I say such thing, it never worked. Write a solution to report the fraction of players that logged in again on the day, like 3 consecutive days they first logged in. 3 consecutive, like first day, second day, and third day, rounded to 2 decimal in order. In other words, you need to determine the number of players who logged in on the same day immediately following their initial login and divided it. Okay, it's like 2 consecutive days, not 3 consecutive days. The same day and the next day. So it should be something like interval plus 1 if it's equal to or if it's not. So there is an input table, and I guess for this table I might need the device login player, then so we should give just player 1. There are like 3 players and only one logged in on the same day. Or is it about devices or is it about... It's not about devices. Devices had nothing to do with it. Event date is what we need to look for. So first date and then next date. Do I need to use the self join? Nope. Self join is also not required. First, I'm trying to check if at least this event plus 1 works or I need to use the date add. Let's see. Um, it works. So date plus 1 works. It should work for every player. Should be something like this. Count star. Where event ID. Nope, this won't work. Because it could be overlapping date like what I saw here. Like these people logged in on same day. Maybe I should. When comma. IT doesn't okay. This. Okay, I am getting the dates now. I need to check for each player if this date exists in the event date or not. How can I check that? Check in each groups. Guess an exist. Okay, I know where I used exist in this one. Uh, where? Yeah, actually I can use exist in this one. Let me see. Exist. Just correct. Exist. Select event where exist event date from activity where player id equal to player id a.1 player id equal to a2 dot player id. So this is a1, this is a2. Now I need to check if this and event date equal to event date like that. I forgot the exist formula like syntax. One have, doesn't have. Yes, I know how we will get your player ID. Okay, 1 and 3 are only there. So, but 1 didn't logged in. Okay, so that's the problem actually. 3 have logged in on second, but then when we check +1, so which means I need to do the on also even. Kitty. Okay, so there is only one ID, right? Like uh, now, now I need to get the count of it, like total count. So like case when case when count. I need to get the count. Okay, this much I got it. Am I complicating it again? I hope I am not. Let's see the count first thing. Okay, count 1. I don't even need to group by, I guess, here. Like, why I'm even grouping? Let me try it as D1 as. Then, okay, do I need any ID or something like that? No. Then if I have to get the count, D1 select IDs is not what. I need the total count of IDs. You can do simple divide. But like that won't make sense. Or better I should do instead of I just get the player IDs, that's all. Then make it. But if I use this, then I have to and do a inner join. That's what you are saying. Do a left join actually. But then it will again give the error. Um, then I should select count star from activity. I like need to divide like count start like count t1 dot t2, but then I didn't join it. What I can use here? Union? No. Join. 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 Anything which one is more optimized? 7 more minutes and like I'm so close to it. But how to join it? If I use on player IDs, it will be doesn't make sense actually. Okay, what is the option there? All I have to do is go with the player ID count divided by player ID count. Or like, can I do average here again? Left join T1. You're not using won't work here. Using will make it 1. Or like if I use using, will it make sense? I don't think so. But let's give it a shot. What's harm? AVG average. Average. Looks like crammed logic only. Select average. Okay, using is not working here. Let's see the nulls are handled here or not. It should. Okay, not. What's wrong? Left join T2 left join. Only one thing. Like the solution to report the fraction of players that logged in again. Fraction of players. Which mean the count distinct. And then divided by count distinct. for table 2. Count distinct. Wrong answer, but why? Okay, this is fine at least. There. Pretty well. I didn't realize this is a medium level question. I feel like I almost got the solution. What's the time? 3 more minutes. Wrong solution. Awesome. Okay, which is because of a round. Now shouldn't be there. Which one is more optimized? Which one is more optimized? Is there someone in? Oh, nice. Pretty nice. So like last one was a medium level question. But it's been ages I didn't use the exist. I should have used this exist way more often. Okay, I think we got a bug error. Let's see, let's see. Let's see, is it a like hard coding thing? That's why, or what it is? We will figure out now. Let me run it again. I hope it's a easy catch. So, what's happening? Logic breaked. Let's review with UN. Player ID should exist in both table and that event date plus event date 1 should give the distinct. I'm already getting here. Description. Redirection to root fraction of that logged in again on their first logged in and the number of players who logged in on the name immediately by the number of total players by the number of total players. Okay, I feel like doing pretty good. Can I see the solutions for this? Solutions. Postgres solutions. Let's see easy solution. Okay, let's see what is easy solution. Oh, I can use this, but I tried, it didn't work. Something is wrong. Yeah, almost time's opposite already. Okay, stream end. Okay, maybe like tomorrow then, because I just want to make sure I end this on exact time. No more extra minute. Okay, guys, then maybe I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let me check if I can wrap this text. Outline what discussed. Wrap. Something's wrong with the font. Not sure what, but yeah. Okay, guys, then we'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't want to stretch more. Don't want to. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow definitely I'll continue on this series. But yeah, maybe in evening probably. No, wait till next week. Yeah, not on next week, but like what I can do is I'll just try to cover all these questions, but I'll do it on stream. Like no, so you guys don't have to join is what I'll say. Um, if you guys are not joining or something, like on evening streams, I definitely be available. So not on these questions, but yeah, StrataScratch definitely. Okay, guys, then bye bye. See you in the next stream. Bye bye.